Hi my fellow YouTubers and viewers. Thank you for watching me once again. Thank you for if this is your first video watching me, thank you for even tuning into this video. Before I get started, I would just like you guys to be very aware throughout this video. I'm gonna be sniffling quite a lot. It's allergy season and my allergies are very flared up and my nose has just been running and congested a lot lately. Also, I'm going to be recording this video on my iPhone, so I know the quality won't be as great and it won't be a lot of, jazzy clips and whatnot, but I will be investing in a new laptop pretty soon. My old laptop has gone to laptop heaven. But thank you for watching and let's get started. So this video is going to be about my experiences working at Adidas and the experience and the brand and the company itself. This is in no way bashing the company. This is in no way bringing the company down. This is just my experience and what I've been through, and based off my location, obviously. And yeah, so let's get started. For those, I know a lot of you aren't aware because I don't think I've told anyone, or as far as YouTube concerns, I don't think I told anyone. I do live in New York City, Manhattan to be exact. There's not many Adidas in Manhattan, so if you guys live in Manhattan, you probably know which Adidas I'm talking about. But the Adidas that I worked in was one of the largest locations within the city. I'm not going to be using real names and whatnot like that just because I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, so, I just don't want anyone to feel any kind of way about it. So I will be changing some names. But I worked for the company for about a year and a half. The experience, it really wasn't honestly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Based off my other jobs and other horrible experience I've had with companies. If you guys want to learn more about my horrible experiences with other companies, just in case, I don't mind letting you guys know. I worked for Staples before Adidas, and then I worked for Century 21. That was my first job ever, and I hated the experience. But if you guys want to hear about that, I don't mind letting you guys know. So yeah, back to Adidas. As far as like the interviewing process and stuff, when I applied online. You have to apply online, or at least in my location you do. I think all Adidas you do. You apply online. I applied, and I think maybe within like a week or so, I actually ended up getting a call back, just to come in for an interview. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, yes, thank you, because I was ready to leave Staples. So I got the call back, and I went to the interview. I dressed kind of professional. I had on, what did I have on? I had on like some khaki skinny jeans, some moccasin flats, and like a navy blue top. And that was pretty much it. I went there, had my resume and everything. Yeah, so I went there, I went to the location, I waited or whatever for a manager. They came, got me. I went to my interview. During the interview, they just asked you kind of like simple questions, the basic questions that you would get on an interview. Why do you want to work for us? What is your experience? If you want to work for the company and you don't really wear Adidas and stuff like that, because I know when I started, I didn't own anything Adidas whatsoever. I would say do your research within the company, because the person who hired me, she did ask me, well, what do you know about the company? What is the history that you know about the company? And obviously I went with the usual answers: Run DMC, Missy Elliott, because she had a collection. She wore tracksuits for years within the early 2000s. That was about it. If you guys want to know more, right now Rita Ora is working with them on certain collections. She's a part of the business. Kanye, obviously, he has sneakers and clothing lines out. Yeezys. Who else? Stella McCartney. She has stuff. So I would definitely say do your research just in case you get hit with the questions. Which I did, and it went pretty good. I was told that same day. Oh, by the way, my interview was supposed to be a group interview, but apparently I was the only one who came, so it was just me and the hiring manager. So it was just me and her. Your interview might end up being a group interview, so be very prepared. Yeah, so I was told after her questions, I was told right away, like, I really want you to start working. I'll pay you. She told me how much she was gonna pay me. I'm gonna tell you how much I got paid. don't expect to get paid as much as I got paid. I know a lot of people who has started after me got paid less than I did, because we did switch hiring managers, and I guess it's like based off your like experiences that you've had with retail. But I ended up getting paid. How much did I get paid? Jesus. I think I got paid $11. Yeah, I got paid $11 an hour. So that was how much I got paid, and she was like, if you, this is how much I want to pay you. Can you start immediately? I was like, yeah, sure, $11. That was like, what? Yeah, because I was so used to always getting like $8 and $9. So when she said $11, I was like, yes, like I will work for you, absolutely. So yeah, I basically got hired on the spot. I had to come back maybe, I think like a few days later. Yeah, like a few days later, again, to come do paperwork and whatnot. I did that, did the paperwork, and then I had training. Training was easy. It's basically like you're in a room and they're reading you. I don't know if it's changed, but what they did for me was we had like pamphlets or booklets, and we like read about the history of Adidas, the brand, and how it's evolved from back then, and all of that. That was pretty much it. Their top sellers within the store, their top shoes. That's really about it. And then we found out where we went. Me personally, I was chosen to be a cashier, so I was behind the cash wrap. And my experience at my location, it was really good. When I first got hired, it was amazing. The managers I had were awesome. The manager who